Martha Karua, Biography. Martha Karua early life and background. Martha Wangari Karua was born on March 22, 1957, in Kirinyaga County, Kenya. She comes from a political family and grew up in a time when Kenya was undergoing significant political transformation. Karua was raised in a modest household, and her parents instilled in her the importance of education and integrity. Martha attended Moi Girls Secondary School and later enrolled at the University of Nairobi, where she studied law. She graduated in the late 1970s and immediately began her legal career. Martha's journey to becoming one of Kenya's most influential politicians started in the legal profession, where she gained recognition for her keen legal mind and her advocacy for human rights. Martha Karua's career beginnings. Martha Karua started her professional career as a lawyer and was admitted to the Kenya Bar in 1981. She worked in private practice before transitioning to public service. In the early stages of her career, she gained a reputation for her unwavering dedication to justice and fairness, when she was often involved in cases that challenged the status quo. Her legal career was marked by her defense of human rights, particularly during Kenya's politically turbulent years under the rule of President Daniel Arap Moi. Karua's commitment to democracy and the rule of law led her to speak out against oppressive government policies, making her a leading figure in the fight for political freedom in Kenya. Martha Karua's political rise. Martha Karua's entry into politics came in 1992 when she was elected to the Kenya National Assembly as a Member of Parliament, MP, for Gichugu constituency. She was the only woman elected in that election and quickly made a name for herself as a formidable politician with a strong sense of integrity. In the 1990s, when Kenya was transitioning from a one-party state to a multi-party democracy, Martha Karua became known for her strong stance against corruption and her advocacy for women's rights. As a member of the opposition, Karua was an outspoken critic of the ruling government and fought tirelessly for reforms, particularly in the areas of justice, elections, and constitutional amendments. Martha Karua's cabinet appointments. Martha Karua's political career continued to rise when she was appointed as the Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs in 2003 by President Mwai Kibaki. This appointment was a turning point in her career as she became the first woman to hold such a high-profile cabinet position in Kenya. As Minister of Justice, Karua was instrumental in pushing for legal reforms, particularly those related to the Kenya Constitution. She was a key player in the process of drafting a new constitution, advocating for a more inclusive, democratic, and accountable government. Her tenure also saw her involvement in efforts to curb corruption and enhance judicial independence. However, her time in the cabinet was not without controversy. She had several confrontations with political figures within the government, particularly over her stance on corruption and the handling of the Golden Bag scandal. Despite the challenges, Martha maintained her integrity and became a symbol of political accountability. Martha Karua's presidential ambitions. In 2013, Martha Karua made history by becoming one of the first women in Kenya to run for president in the general elections. Running under the banner of the NARC Kenya Party, Karua campaigned on a platform of anti-corruption, good governance, and women's empowerment. While she did not win the presidency, her candidacy was groundbreaking and earned her the admiration of many, particularly women and youth, who saw her as a trailblazer in Kenya's political landscape. Karua's run for president showcased her courage and commitment to bring about change in Kenya. Though she did not succeed in her presidential bid, her political influence remained strong, and she continued to be an important voice in Kenya's national dialogue. Martha Karua's political influence and advocacy. Throughout her political career, Martha Karua has been a strong advocate for women's rights, democracy, and good governance. She has consistently championed policies that promote gender equality and justice. Karua has been a vocal supporter of the two-thirds gender rule, which seeks to ensure that women have equal representation in Kenya's government and decision-making bodies. Her commitment to democracy and human rights has earned her the respect of both local and international observers. In 2008, she was named one of the top 100 most influential Africans by New African magazine, and she has been recognized by several human rights organizations for her tireless work to promote political freedom and equality. Martha Karua personal life. Martha Karua is married to Gitau Karua, and together they have children. She is known for being a private person and has kept much of her personal life away from the media. Karua's focus has always been on her political career and her role in advocating for positive change in Kenya. Her commitment to both her family and her career has been an inspiration to many, particularly young women looking to balance personal and professional aspirations. Martha Karua's legacy and impact. Martha Karua's legacy is one of resilience, integrity, and leadership. As one of Kenya's most prominent female politicians, she has paved the way for future generations of women to pursue leadership roles in the country. Her tireless efforts to reform Kenya's legal system, combat corruption, and ensure justice for all have left an indelible mark on the nation's political landscape. Karua's work continues to inspire young Kenyans, especially women, who look up to her as a role model for leadership and political courage. Through her career, she has shown that one can be both tough and principled, and she remains an important figure in Kenya's ongoing pursuit of good governance and democratic reforms. If you enjoyed learning about Martha Karua's inspiring journey, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories of impactful leaders.